Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. They say there's been royal rumpus in the palace of the Ooni of Ife as Igbi blow Volcano upon seeing Liade Badmus, who is rumored to have entered the palace with her suitcases to take her place as, one of the wives to the Ooni of Ife. Before long, we got a report that Liade Badmus is working so hard to keep her place in the life of the Ooni of Ife. They said there is a likelihood that she is even making the list that is going to be out anytime soon. As we are hearing what is going on, they said she entered the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that she stormed the palace as it is alleged and rumored, and speculated on social media that she stormed the palace of the Ooni of Ife with her suitcases. Okay, that they said she has always had a place in the palace, and there is this other woman again, Lola, that they have always had a place in the palace. Now that place was kept in abeyance, but apparently she has had some kind of talk with the Ooni of Ife. Know that nobody can just get up and pack their suitcases and enter the palace except there is permission given to them. Now, from what is being said, it's looking as if she got some kind of permission from the Ooni of Ife to come in. They say she entered with her suitcases, and they say Igbi blew Volcano. Like, what the heck is going on here? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. This is not your place. You have no place here. You need to get going, pack your suitcases and get the hell out of here. They said it's not a small rumpus between Igbi and Liade. And Liade said, the palace doesn't belong to you. The palace, of course, the person at the helm of affair here is Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi has permitted me to come into the palace, and I have come into the palace, and you have no right to send me back. I am here because Kabiyesi wants me here. If he never wanted me here, there's no way I will be here. So you have no right to send me back. They said, and Igbi picked up her phone and started calling Kabiyesi. But, the call was all to no avail because, of course, maybe Kabiyesi was busy. Kabiyesi never took the call, or maybe Kabiyesi knew that she was going to rant about the return of Liade Badmus. I don't want to bore you with the history, but in the interest of those of you who may not know what this is all about, Liade Badmus is said to be the best friend of Igbi, at least before, not now, that they used to be besties, okay? That, of course, Liade Badmus knew the Ooni of Ife before Olori Igbi, and it was through Liade that Igbi got to know Olori, but as, one thing led to another, Ooni of Ife chose Igbi over Badmos and decided to get married to Igbi, and that has caused a lot of problems between Igbi and Liade Badmus. But the last thing that Igbi was hoping to get is, of course, to know that at some point Liade is going to be her rival in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, but it's looking like that might likely happen this time because Kabiyesi has made up his mind he's going to marry more wives, and it's no longer news because he himself has announced it. But for those who think they know more than everyone, they are saying that there is a likelihood that Liade is going to make the new list. Now, why are they thinking that Liade is likely to make the new list? We got an information that Ooni of Ife's family had visited one of the ladies' house in a place called Egbeda in Ibadan. Now, we also got a report that on their way out of that Egbeda in Ibadan, that they stopped by to see Liade Badmus. Now, See, like the Badmos, not as if they went to go and collect leads or anything. It was unofficial from what we heard. That seeing like the Badmos was unofficial. Apparently, they just stopped by to see their old acquaintance. It could just be that. But as they are speculating, they said the fact that they stopped by to see like the Badmos might just mean that something is fishing around there. Okay, this is what we are hearing on. So right now they say Igbi is in the worst place ever. The reason happens to be that she would prefer that Kabiyesi will marry anybody in the world, but not Liade Badmus, because Liade Badmus had at so many different times, according to what people are saying, told Igbi that she is going to come in there and she is going to show Igbi the kind of person that she is. So right now, if Liade Badmus is brought into the palace, there is a chance that there will be so much katakata in the palace. And then again, but the beautiful thing right now for me who is talking there, I think one of the most beautiful thing is that with all this drama that will be happening in the palace, Olori Naomi is not there, because Naomi, I truly do not deserve to be in this kind of mess, right? And so it's not to say I am happy that they are no longer together. That's the Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. But I feel like Naomi deserves more than what she is getting. But at the end of the day, if she decides that she wants to return back to her husband, who am I or who are we to say no, okay? Everything is still in her hands, okay? And so now they said that there's this royal wahala that Igbi is blowing brimstone, blowing volcano, that Igbi is so upset that the insecurity is something else. Right now that Lady Badmus just storm into in the palace. But my thing is that even if you're going to make the list, shouldn't they go and see your own family the way they are seeing other people's family before you come? Or is she just going to be there to try and convince Kabiyesi for her to make the list? These happens to be questions that a lot of people are asking that I can't even answer. But they said right now Igbi has broken down completely because of this, that Igbi does not want that kind of development in the palace. Igbi does not want Liade Badmus anywhere around Ooni of Ife. Igbi does not want Liade Badmus to be married to the Ooni of Ife, because of course you do know that they were friends, and with the way this whole thing happened, maybe, just maybe, if Liade Badmus comes into that palace, there'll be too much problem. This is the report that is making the rounds on social media. They say Liade Badmus gave her a piece of her mind, and Liade Badmus entered confidently, and Liade Badmus is saying nobody has the right to say pim to her because she is there on Ooni of Ife's approval. If this information is true, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.